Welcome back to Roll Top Realms presents Shadows of Yog-Sothoth. I'm here with my players, my friends, as we continue to play through our campaign of this pre-written adventure that I've twisted around a little bit. We haven't gotten there yet, but I'm excited because we're getting to the point where shit might go down, and we just want to get right back to it. We're in episode 6. If you haven't listened to the other ones, our previous episodes, go back because you might be a little lost. As we open the scene to North Vanders getting led into the police precinct. He's just been caught red-handed, handing the cookie jar, breaking and entering into Carl Sanford's house. He was looking into, what were you exactly trying to find while in there?
Some sort of lead that would lead us to Carl Stanford. However, we failed in a spectacular way. Although, thankfully, only North is getting brought in, as Vince managed to successfully become a carpet.
Yeah. So at least the police didn't find out Vince was there.
I mean, I'm just saying, Vince's threads are on point, eh?
Eh? I get it.
Being charged with grand larceny.
Yeah. And I mean, it was a little bit of a poetic irony. You had sent poor Willie Brooks across town to the Bay Area to investigate non-existent caverns under a graveyard.
All right, I did not send for that. That is just what he decided to do.
Wow.
I recant that fact, as I actually wanted him to go question people and find out some stories, not look around for mysterious tunnels. I already did that in the sewers the night before.
But what I heard though, there was nobody out there. I just didn't ask for it.
Yeah, you really did not. You just looked around for tunnels that weren't even there, man.
Willie gets there and it's like, how the fuck are there supposed to be caverns underneath her? Just looking around, asking the groundskeeper, but determining, like, you know what, I just wasted my damn time. I'm sick of North sending me out on the goose chases.
I refuse taking, oh god, what's the word? I refuse my guilt on sending him to do nothing, because there was a goal, he just forgot it.
Wow. Willie, next time do better. Next time, don't forget why you got out there.
Yeah,
that's not gaslighting. Check the recordings. We have tapes.
Just get good, Willie. Jeez.
Look, if I am considered wrong, I will acknowledge my fault. But until then, I refute the claim that I sent you to do nothing.
Right.
He rebukes you, demon.
But the universal cosmic comedy that played out as Willie approaches the address, because he knew the general location of where they would be based on the article that he had found. And seeing North Vanders getting led off by 2 policemen, presumably being arrested for who knows what, possibly breaking into this boarded up house. But Vince is nowhere nearby. Let's check in with Vince. You have no idea what's going on. You heard it's been quiet for a while, but you heard banging and you heard the voice of a police officer or someone who announced themselves as police officer. And you took cover and hid successfully. What's his next move?
Well, I'm assuming that they're not talking very softly. So once the voices start to disappear and diminish, Vince is gonna give it a few more minutes and then like slowly start to creep back down to the window.
You see no sign of North or the police officers. They seem to have passed, gone. So seem to have gotten away scot-free.
Vince is going to attempt to climb out the window.
Yeah, I'm not going to make you roll for it. You carefully and try and quietly, kind of, you're young.
I'm spry-ish.
And spry-ish.
Yeah. So hops out the window and just like casually walks around the house and peeks around the corner to see if like the cops are like still walking north out or if anyone's still around.
If a couple minutes gone by, you peek around, and Willie, you see, you're looking to see around that area, so you probably see Vince peeking around.
So have the cops left yet? Or are they still in their area?
No, it's been a couple minutes. They've left. I'm assuming that you probably gave them a couple minutes too before you decided to look around. So they're gone.
Okay.
They've walked around the corner. They're gone.
Willie was seeing Vince peeking around the corner. So he would walk up to the fence and look at Vince and wave like, "Come here."
Vince is gonna scurry over to him.
What the hell happened?
That's what I want to ask you. Where north?
Ask me. I just got here. I come here. North is getting hauled away by the cops, and I see you peeping around a corner at an abandoned house.
Oh, wait. North got arrested?
That's what it looked like to me.
I missed it.
Two fingers, buddy. 2 fingers.
I believe that's the Canadian equivalent of the bird.
Birds,
Yeah, Vince is looking like super downcast. Like you just took his last cookie. He is not feeling it now.
He'll look at me. Are you happy about that?
No, I'm sad that I missed it.
Okay, besides that, why are y'all at an abandoned house?
Well, North was determined to go ask the questions of the lady over there. We went over there, asked questions to the lady about the kid and the Carl. Carl lived here, and he points back to the house they were just in. So we came in the house to look for any woohoo stuff that might point in direction of the cult, or maybe, I don't know, the kidnapping. I didn't find anything, and then all of a sudden I heard police, and I go, oh no!
Okay.
And Vince covers his face.
Just like that. as we cut to North, entering into the local Boston police station. The men lead you to Lieutenant's desk. Why don't you have a seat here, Mr. Vanders? Lieutenant will be right with you. And so you're left alone in the lieutenant's office. The the police officer that escorted you, one of them, is standing behind the closed door, or an open door, but they're standing at the door frame. Lieutenant comes in. All right, Mr. Vanders, is it? You're PI, huh?
Yes.
Right, and I got your notes here. Looks like you were looking into this Carl Stanford.
Yes. Newspapers have pointed me in that direction. I was talking to the mother. Very sad.
And all this because you just felt so drawn to this case?
Well, I mean, don't have much taking up my days
Well,
anymore.
what's your stake in this? Are you being paid by the mother to investigate this? That's not something she told us about. Ooh.
I'm not getting paid. Just trying to find my place in this world and maybe do some good again.
Uh,
Sure as hell don't feel like I can do shit anymore.
okay. I see what you're trying to do. So do a persuade check.
That is a fumble.
A massive fumble.
That is 100 that I got. I don't know. No, I can't get any worse, so I guess I'll push it. There's literally no worse that I can go from here. That is a success.
So how did you
Finally.
handle it differently? Maybe you see that he's not buying it 100%. What is it that you give him that you add to your argument to cause him to change his mind?
I think I'll tell him about some of my struggles after leaving the army. How I drowned my sorrows in the and looked for the next thing in the bottom of the bottle until I finally landed on PI work.
Okay. I can respect that. I served in the war too. I didn't come back completely unscathed. I have all my body parts and where they belong.
Dang, way to make a dig at him.
I didn't see too much combat. Clearly not as bad as you had it. Had some friends that I lost.
It's my brother for me.
So I'm sorry for your loss. So what's your next step? We went over there. We went through that house. We didn't find anything that linked him with the missing infant. We simply can't find him, which makes him a suspect. And he's just seemingly disappeared, which makes it even more suspicious. What leads do you have on him? I mean, anything you can give us will help. So if you really want to help us...
Does he have my notebook still?
Yes, yeah.
Alright. I'll gesture for it back, and if he gives it over, I'll flip through a few pages before I find the description of the Boston paper number 3, which is the thing he was running in the next month.
Oh, that is interesting. He's going to be doing a motivational speaking event. But this is dated for next month. Why come here? This is good, but what are you suggesting? Why not we just stake him out? We'll put in a word in New York. But what's your next step here while you're in Boston?
Plan to look into the Twilight Lodge a bit more. They had I'm not sure how it's connected, but there was also a disappearance of one second, look for the name of Mr. James Clark. He was close with the society. I figure I might look into that, seeing as that's 2 disappearances. Well, 3, I assume now, within a very short time frame.
Yeah, that's something that we've been tracking as well. It's been very tough getting access to the lodge. We did get a tour of the lodge, but it is You know, it's a respected organization. We have been struggling to get in and get more details on it. Um, Maybe an independent such as yourself can maybe help us with that. You got any ideas?
I myself am working on a few leads on how I might get in, but I might have something if I am able to make my way in, get some more information. I'd be happy to provide some of your officers with a description of what I find.
All right, all right. Well, do you have a plan as to how you're gonna get in there and investigate?
Not yet, but like I said, I'm working on a few leads in that way.
Okay, okay. Um, right. Well, I'm gonna need you to report back to me. I need to know where you're staying, and I need to know where and when I can get a hold of you. Otherwise, you're just a rogue element that's running around the city. And as far as respect that I have for you as being a fellow veteran, I can't have a complete loose cannon out there running around doing whatever they want. If you're not hired out specifically by the mother, um, or you know, you see the spot that you're putting me in.
Of course. And I'll give them the address to where I'm staying and how to find me. I'm there most nights, so it's not like I'm going far from it.
All right. So these plans of yours, maybe it's best you don't tell me the nitty gritty of your plan, but when can I hear back from you? Before I need to go looking for you, and you don't want me to go looking for you.
Sometime on the weekends. Most likely Sunday, maybe Monday.
All right. If we don't hear back from you by Monday, we're going to come looking for you. Are you working with anybody else right now?
Yes, two associates.
And what are their names?
There's a Vince, I don't know the last name, and Willie.
So you give them their full names?
Well, that's what I remember of the names. Actually, Willie's name I would know that by heart, as I did work with him closely in the past. So, but Vince, I'll just give the first name, as that's what I know him by.
All right. This Vince, he doesn't have a last name?
Can't remember it. I met him recently.
So is he some kind of informant for you?
He does have contacts, from what I understand. Kid's stupid.
So while you're having this conversation, we cut over to Vince and Willie. What are you two doing there?
Before or after Willie finishes laughing his butt off.
Deserved.
So, we'll tell Vince, all right, we got to go get him out. I mean, we need him for Saturday because he's the only one that the lodge don't know about. So we got to go get him out.
Wait, you want me and you to go to the police station?
Yes.
Vince gestures at himself. That didn't go so well the first time.
You was being suspicious, that's why. You was looking down alleys from what I've heard.
He thought I was a child.
Reasonable, but...
I mean, you both don't have to go. You can split the party again.
You really don't need to go. I got this, guys. Trust me. I'm North Vanders. I'm a people person.
In the back of your head, you can hear the voice of North Vanders saying, "I'm a people person. I got this." What would North say?
Look, if one thing my family taught me when I was with my family is you never, never, never go to the police.
All right, since you don't want to go to the police station, let's just head back to the inn, and we can kind of discuss how we're gonna handle this auction thing. Maybe come up with a plan.
That's right. He sent you to a graveyard. He sent you to the graveyard. You found good things. Yes?
I found shit. I found ghost.
Did the ghost tell you where stuff is?
Willie will look at you dumbfounded.
All right, Juby.
Okay. The ghost don't say nothing. Only the living can squeal. Yes, I remember family code.
So,
Devil's advocate that we have met fish people. Ghost isn't too far off.
That's fair.
so you make it back to your hotel, and you're coming up with a plan. What is your thoughts on tomorrow?
All right. So Willie will say, like, what possibly could do? You can go in, just start off the auction. There is a balcony up there. It was like a balcony. Was it a window or a door on the second level?
So there was a balcony with a door. There's windows. There was also the fire escape that's in the back. That leads all the way up to the third floor. It's a brick and mortar building. So, and they did meet. Was it Mr. Reed?
Yeah.
He had met Vince, and he had met Willie. He didn't know anything about North. Now, presuming North is arrested, you don't know. Other than, well, he'll figure it out himself. He's a PI. He's got some experience with the police. Maybe he can talk his way out of it. But you're trying to develop a plan based on you might not have North there.
I was going to ask, like, because Vince was in the lodge for a little while. I'm like, is there somewhere on like the second floor where maybe I can unlock, or one of us can like unlock a door or windows where North can sneak in while the auction is going on?
Vince would explain that the only room that they got to see was the auction room on the second floor, but none of the rooms upstairs were locked from what they saw.
I'm trying to figure out a way we can possibly get North in without of course having, but we gonna have the note and the coin. So he have his own coin, but like I said, that'll relate him with us. So I'm trying to figure out a way he can probably sneak in or get in without being noticed, but
yeah. But just as you're kind of brainstorming and trying to rack your brains on how to proceed, it's later in the evening now, but North walks through the door.
North, how did it go?
As good as it could have gone.
Great. So maybe you can explain to me what happened down there.
Well, long story short, things went sideways.
As they always do.
Well, point is, they don't know nothing about you or Vince.
Okay.
Well, did have to give them your names, but other than that.
Wait. You told the cops my full name.
Had to use you as a, what's the word?
Vince's eyes go
Oh
really
God, what's
wide.
the word? What? Had to use you as an informant.
You told them my name?
First, not last.
So, do they know where we stay at? Damn it,
Fortunately
North.
Had to give him something.
Okay,
Didn't give
alright.
him all. Didn't tell him about anything. Well, didn't tell him anything about the auction. Nothing like that. Do you have to go back to him before Monday though?
Well, at least, like I said, at least you're not arrested. At least you got yourself out of that. That's still a good thing.
Yep.
But yeah, by the way, I didn't find nothing at that grave that you sent me.
No stories? No one to talk to?
Talk to.
Yeah,
Dead
that's the
men
whole
can't
reason we
talk.
went.
You
The groundskeeper.
you said you sent me there to find an interest, not to talk to anybody.
Why the fuck would I tell you to go find an entrance?
That's what you said.
There's nowhere near. I told you. I spent the next 20
Right.
minutes arguing about the fact that I did not
Oh, Vince is
send you to
just
find an
gonna-
entrance.
Vince is gonna sit crisscross applesauce on the ground and just kind of look back and forth. To you guys, yelling at each other.
As you both argue for like 20 minutes. I mean, it's
Willie, for the last time, I did not tell you to go find the entrance. Did not see me smelling like shit as a.
Alright.
Spent.
Alright, that's enough. I think you've been through enough, North. I'm not gonna deny that you didn't tell me to go talk to someone. Alright, maybe I just misunderstood you. So now we got to think about the next thing. Like, how are we gonna proceed with the auction? I was thinking about possibly you sneaking in, but since the police is following us now in a way, I don't know if you feel comfortable breaking in or sneaking in.
Told him I had to leave for the Twilight Lodge. Doesn't do me any worse to go in and with. Also, they know that I was planning on figuring out some sort of lead. If they are following, they'll expect me to be there.
So,
But it is unfortunate that I'm the one that's gonna have to do this sneaking around here.
it is unfortunate, but like I said, you're the only one they don't face they haven't seen, so it's probably it's the most reasonable.
Yeah. Well, maybe the kid didn't go in.
Vince reaches into his pocket, pulls his flask out, unscrews the lid, and hands it to North.
Get that shit away from me. Not now.
Oh, Willie, like, oh, denying liquor. Okay.
Someone's had a bad day. All right, so a plan for the next day, a semblance of a plan.
Not really. No, all things considered, frankly, we don't know if there's going to be someone at the door letting people in. We don't know if this is going to be like a mass event for anonymity. I can try to sneak in through some sort of other entrance, but I highly doubt that's going to work out quite well because I'm not that stealthy of a guy. The best I can do is just go in with confidence and maybe people will just assume I'm supposed to be there. That's not really going to work well because this is a specific secretive group. I legitimately don't know how we're supposed to play this.
So
Well, Vince
The
already
best-
has an
you all have effectively the invitation as long as you arrive with Vince. If that's a plan, just to go through the front
Well,
door.
the thing is,
Well, sure, but that won't allow me to actually like go around looking in places.
that
I'm
was
not
gonna say,
supposed to.
yeah.
That'll let me get. I'll have an out saying that I got lost. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going for the auction. But to actually look around at what we actually want to do.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Simply because there's so many variables that we just don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you have the
Hopes and prayers.
you have the fire escape again. The fire escape leads from the ground floor to the top floor.
Yeah, but still, I'm not the quietest of guys, as we've established. So if someone comes looking for me, I'm probably going to be found, and which means that all of that effort is going out the window, and that's going to make them a lot more suspicious of us. At worst, yeah, they'll be suspicious. At best, they'll assume that I am just a dumb drunk.
You
I can play into that.
could go through the front. Someone else can sneak around. You don't have to be the one that does the sneaking.
Perhaps.
They know that Vince is not working alone. They know that there's a third person that wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. Please, someone jump in because I don't have too many good ideas.
Well, okay, so maybe like I say, you can still come in. Like we all just go in together, and one of us can just duck off. I mean, if we really want to do that, if we really trying to search for these, what was it? These if they have any like caves or something, whatever it is, one of us maybe can just try to duck off.
They mentioned a library that they have. They mentioned a library with a lot of information. That's one thing I want to check out. I want to see if there's any sort of info on like a way into the caves. And then just two big ones, I want to see if there's any evidence indicating that they might have something to do with the abducted child and then the disappearances.
Well, Willie is pretty
so
decent.
That might take some time.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Willie's pretty decent at stealth, but the problem is he's horrible at like lock picking. So like that's where he'll kind of run into a problem, is trying to get into places that's locked.
I don't know. Maybe this can be a joint effort with two people going in looking for stuff. What? I mean, I don't know. That just sounds like two people that can get caught instead of one. But I don't know. I'm really good at looking for stuff, which is what we need. But I'm also really bad at like being stealthy. That's the biggest issue.
You also don't know what's happening after the auction.
What happens after doesn't matter. I'm assuming it's going to be a pretty long event. That gives us plenty of time to get in and out.
Yeah, I mean it would probably be like a few hours, maybe 2 to 3 hours for the event.
Yeah, that's.
And then after that,
we probably just need it. We probably just need an uninterrupted like 20 minutes to search. Honestly, this place is maybe a 3-story building total.
3.
All right, so maybe like 30 minutes of searching, 10 minutes per floor, depending on rooms and whatnot. But for the most part, we don't need a whole lot of time. It's just a lot can happen during that time if there's roaming people.
Okay, so let's say we just go through with the auction, and then later that night when it closed, maybe we sneak back in.
Do we suspect that people will not be within the building
after
hours?
They haven't been since we I don't know if I mentioned to you. I went over and checked that one night, and it was nobody there. From what I've seen, what Willie's seen, there was nobody there.
You know what? All right. Plan A. Why don't we just do what we were already thinking and you mentioned? Just you open up a window for the fire exit. I will go into the fire exit. If I'm caught, so be it. I can say that I got lost. But if I don't, well then that's all the better. And then if I do get caught, which is most likely, we can come back during the
All right, let's do that then. Like I said, I'll try my best, like I said, to try to duck off. Like I said, I think with Vince, Carl, I think his name was Carl Reed. No Vince. Like Vince kind of made himself kind of like the face of our group. So it's probably not better for her to him to sneak off. So I'll probably try to sneak off and see if I can get to the 3rd level and unlock a window or something. Yeah.
If Vince isn't there, they're gonna be questioning why that is. If you're not there, they're gonna be a little less caring. So yeah, I think that's the best plan we got. Again, please jump in if you have any thoughts or anything.
No, like y'all seem to got plan A, plan B, plan C.
Oh no, plan C. Frankly, I think that both of these will not go very well, which is why I am so cautious about
Plan C is just start punching people and run. So
plan C is arson.
Or like
it can't be a cult. Well, yeah, just they can't be a cult if they have no building to be a cult in.
So with a semblance of a plan, you rest up for the rest of the evening, have something to eat. The next day, was there any prep you wanted to do before meeting up in the before 3 was when you told Mr. Reed. So
I think I want to go out. I don't know. I'm gonna be breaking in, so I don't know. Hey, how good is Vince at like lockpicking and whatnot?
Meh.
Do you think that if North were to go and potentially procure like a set of like lockpicks, which I'm assuming aren't an illegal item to have?
Oh, Vince has lockpicks.
All right, well then, do you think that there's a chance that you could maybe give me a beginner's rundown so that I at least understand what tools do what and just maybe how to use them? I can't lockpick for shit right now. I'm thinking maybe like if you give me just some sort of tutorial on like how they're used, maybe show me how like you pick the lock, that sort of thing. It might help just in case. I'm not gonna rely on it, but just hey, may as well have it in case.
Like, part of me wants to be nice, but part of me also wants to be like, sure, but he gives all the instructions in Italian.
oh my god.
Because that's how he learned.
So we'll say it takes a couple hours in the course of the night, maybe a demonstration, all in Italian. But maybe North is good at learning that way. I don't know.
Yes, learning Italian.
Learning by watching and doing.
Yeah. Visual
Oh, well,
instead of auditory learner.
absolutely, that is something that I can agree with. Absolutely, like watching and then fumbling himself. That I could agree with that potentially.
All right. Now you're under the guide of somebody who's more experienced, so I'll let you do a lockpick check with advantage because you're being guided by Vince on how to do a simple lockpick.
Might I ask potentially for instead an education role as I'm trying to learn this sort of thing instead of just doing it myself?
Sure.
Yay! That is a success for education.
Okay. Now, in order for you to bump up your skill in lockpicking, I will let you roll a lockpick check with 2 advantage dice.
Okay. Well, let's see if I can. So, what? I roll 3 dice total.
So you'll roll a tens dice and a ones dice. So
Okay. So.
What did you get? Did you pass?
A 10, and then let's see. This is first this is the tens and ones. So that is a 9 plus 6 for the 2 dice, and then the lockpick skill itself is.
So what is your locksmith current score?
1.
1. Wow. Okay. So you need to roll a 1.
Yeah. So I rolled a 9 for the 10 slot, a
so
6
you rolled a
for
96.
the 1 slot.
So now roll the tens dice again.
Okay.
So,
tens
well,
dice.
you got a
again.
6 anyway. So I will let you spend if you can roll well enough and you want to spend some luck, I'll let you bump up. So roll the tens dice again. You have 2 more tries.
Okay. 4.
So 46. Okay.
Okay. And then one more time. Okay. That's another 9.
Okay, so nowhere near enough to unless you want to cash in all of your luck.
Yeah, I don't even have enough luck to get there.
Okay, so even with a 46, there's no way. Like you're just not getting it.
Unfortunate. You know, actually, that's a good question. Say if you have a skill that's like a 1, how would you ever like increase it? Because that's a 1 in 100 chance.
Yeah,
for you to actually increase
I would make you spend significant amount of time learning that skill. Like you would have to devote a lot of practice.
That's unfortunate.
And you'd have to like be like, I am spending every evening doing this for like a month. in game.
Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, then, yeah, no, I might know what the tools look like, but that certainly doesn't mean I can use them.
Riveting. So you're having so you're still basically continuing the morning like, yeah, this plan might not work if I have to run around the building. Like, I can get in the building, but I can't unlock any doors. Maybe this is something that you're I mean, you're all intelligent characters, and Willie did mention, like, maybe this is something you need to tackle all together, something that you can't just send a skill monkey in for, because you don't have a skill monkey.
Well, that's why we have Plan B. Plan A doesn't work, we can always move on to Plan B. That's not that big of a transition, honestly.
Yeah. What was Plan B again?
Plan B was just if I don't last long enough to actually learn anything interesting, we just come back later that night with the actual skilled person in lockpicking.
Yeah.
And then we can basically do the same
Yeah,
thing.
you do reconnaissance. You're going invited into this building. You can, mingle, explore as much as you can, and get a layout of the land, so to speak. And then come back later, make sure the place is empty. I mean, you've already had somebody go in and be like, yeah, this place is empty when it's closed up. Like, it's a legitimate business, it seems like.
Yeah. But again, during that auction, most of them are going to be busy. We know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's the perfect cover as when I could go in there and get it with minimal consequence. That's our basic understanding currently. Yeah. But it's just unfortunate that if I do have to hide, I'm probably not going to be able to hide. So I'll be getting as much information before it fails, because it will fail.
Yeah. And so with that, we have time passing. Breakfast has passed. It's now afternoon. Kind of have an idea of what the plan is going to be. You're hoping for the best. You all three make your way down to the lodge, and you see some. It's still early. It's before 3. What do you do?
Well, I'd like to turn to Willie just to give one last quick rundown as to the goal. Right. I'm going to be staying back. All you need to do is just open up a window for the fire escape. The higher the better, but do what you can. Don't get yourself in trouble or anything.
All right, gotcha. Like I said, I'm gonna aim for the third floor, but we'll see what happens.
Beautiful.
Does
Vince
North give Vince his coin? Is he supposed to have 2 coins?
Didn't Willie give?
Willie didn't take
him.
No. So
no?
She got So Vince got both of the coins. Only one coin he don't have is yours.
Mm-hmm. So you already have 2 coins. Yeah, I'm not giving you mine. This is like important evidence.
Oh, do the lodge know how many coins we have, or?
They know that we have a set.
Yes, a set is 2. You can have a set of 2. It's just a weird way of phrasing it, but no, if North is not giving him, he is not giving up this coin. It is a very valuable piece of evidence, and should it become useful in the future, we better damn sure we have at least one on us.
Cool. So what I'm hearing is North wants to get us killed by those sea monsters again. Got it.
Yes.
And then, so Willie will also
definitely going to be looking at the first way to fucking dump him off.
All right, well, look, maybe if someone doesn't go around touching the arms of unidentified creatures, maybe we wouldn't have to deal with that issue.
I mean, the monsters were already there before Vince touched anything. A monster had been there.
Yes, but then you touched the monster, and then you got poisoned because you touched the arm of one.
Had we not had the coins, the monsters wouldn't have been there.
All right, you two.
Frankly, I doubt that.
So we'll get between y'all two. Like, stop. We don't need
All
this
this is
before.
taking place right outside the
Right, we
entrance.
don't need this.
No, we're a block away.
Oh,
We are a block
okay.
away. We're not causing
So
a
I'm-
scene here.
People are passing by and staring as this
They
grown
can
man,
stare all the hell they
this
want.
grown man is yelling at this childlike man.
Yeah, kid needs to learn that sometimes there are more important things
I
than
look-
money. As I'm holding on to money.
As I'm holding on to money, the miser that he is.
Vince has no intention of giving him a cut of the money that they get from selling these coins.
I don't want a cut.
As he talks about, he needs the money.
Yes, I don't want a cut. Just keep
You
keep your
two
own damn
stop
money.
it.
I'm
Yeah, I need to learn how to get along, please.
So no, I won't be giving up the coin. It might prove valuable at some point in the future.
Sure, if I don't forget about it, yeah.
Well, I remember it. Don't
Oh,
worry. I will
okay.
remember it.
Sounds good. Yeah. So you're continuing to argue and walk as you approach the lodge. Do you see the lodge ahead of you? Vince is gonna do the talking?
Yeah, I am staying. I'm staying a block away. I'm officially distancing myself now so that they don't know I'm with them.
Oh, okay. So you will not be entering together. Got it.
No, I am. Yeah, I'm waiting for a window to be open for me.
All right. Vince and Willie, you approach the front door.
So yeah, Willie would look at Vince like, "All right, Vince, I'm gonna have you take the lead here." Like I said, last time I was here, if I'm not mistaken, I was extremely rude to them, so they probably look at me as a nobody. So you might need to be the face on this one. To them, I'm just a bodyguard, probably.
Well, at least I decided to clean up today. And he kind of pulls his little jacket close and gives his shoulders a little shimmy as he goes up and knocks on the door.
You were greeted by the lodge steward again, Mr. Steward. Yes, it's young Mr. Vince. Welcome. And your associate was Mr. Brooks, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
Welcome. Yes, we've been expecting you. Mr. Reed is right this way, and he ushers you into the main floor. And he goes up the stairs, and shortly after, Mr. Reed comes back down. Ah, yes. Vince and Mr. Brooks, welcome. You brought the coins, I trust. We're still making preparations. Thank you for coming a little early.
Yes. And he pats his chest, then pats his other side of the chest, then reaches into his pocket, then reaches into his okay. It pulls his 2 coins out.
You had me worried for a second. Thank you. Excellent. Why don't you come this way? And so he leads the two of you down to the door to the south, the reception room. And it's unlocked this time. He doesn't pull out his key. So he welcomes you into the reception room. It's empty now, but there's padded chairs. There's a warm fire. There's some refreshments there. Please help yourself. Now, Vince, may I have the coins?
Yes, and he hands over the coins. You did say though that we got to attend the auction too, correct?
Oh yes, absolutely. We have several of our members are already in the lounge. You can feel free. It's the door right outside in the foyer and to the left, if you recall. And the door is unlocked. Mr. Steward will be able to assist you with anything you'd like to. If you'd like a a bite to eat before the actual auction. But please, yes. And so he motions to the door and he redirects his attention to the coins. Magnificent. Yes. These will fetch a handsome price. Yes. Uh, I'm going to take these upstairs and prepare them for the auction, but again, feel free to enjoy the lounge and mingle with the other guests, and we will see you soon for the auction. And so he goes upstairs, he goes through the door, leaves it open, and goes up the stairs and away from you.
Vince is gonna leave and make his way over to the other area to go get some food.
Sure, yeah. Are you able to see the rooms? Like once you go in, are they unshaded for you? Like you can see where it says reception.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I wasn't sure if I did that properly on Roll20. So yeah, you can move your characters around. Go to the doors if you see a door. So again, it's in the foyer and to the left.
Hold on. I don't have control of my character.
Oh, you do not have control of your character. Okay, let me fix that.
Oh no. I've been left unsupervised. Oh no.
All right, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go, Chuck. All right, cool. All right, Vince, you see a couple gentlemen, 3 gentlemen in there already, kind of gathered in their own little corners of the rooms. They look at you when you enter, kind of eyeing you, like, who is this young gentleman that has walked in?
Vince is gonna ignore them and just kind of walk through the place.
Sure, okay. So you walk through, you see several doors against the southern wall. They're closed.
Well, in that case, I look like a kid, so I'm gonna be like a kid, and I'm gonna measly over to a door. Like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, skin.
And a gentleman looks at you and kind of approaches you. He's a large man, a round face, short brown hair. Willie, what are you doing?
So
You're still out in the
yeah,
foyer.
I'm still in the foyer. Is there anybody in the foyer or at the reception desk at the moment?
No, not at the moment.
Okay. So Willie would start to try to like sneak up the stairs. Like he don't want to be like. 'Cause I know is it one of the stairs that you can't go up and it's like a little platform and it kind of turns a corner almost.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So he'll kind of peep
Goes
right
up
here,
there.
get up here, and try to peep around the corner and see if he sees anybody.
He sees the steward walk into a room at the top of the stairwell. As you peeking around, you see another flight of stairs going up, and he sees the steward going into a room. The door seems to be unlocked. The steward is carrying some refreshments, a bottle of champagne, it looks like, and some glasses on a platter.
Okay, so Willie will like to see if he can sneak past him to continue going up the stairs.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
That's where we at. Hard success.
Hard success.
Get it.
So
Get it.
super sneaky. very stealthy, and you see the steward has walked into the door on the left-hand side. He didn't see you at all. Put your token on the board, and you should have X. Let me fix that. I don't have to save it each time. All right. So he's walked through the door on the left-hand side there, and there is a door directly to the south, and a door on the east side. Those doors are closed. All three doors are closed.
All right, let's see. And like I said, that's the only thing. There's no windows, anything. Just those three doors, right?
Yeah, there is. There's no window against the wall behind you.
Shit.
The door in the wall against the north. There's no door. There's no windows in the corridor that you see ahead of you.
That's not gonna be.
You have to look around a little bit more.
Shit. Okay. So he will probably see. You say the store that's went through the door to the left, right here, right? This right here, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Right there.
So he would like to check if I can grab this. Okay. So for some reason it won't.
Yeah, there's a wall there. You have to go around it.
There we go. So I'd like to check this door right here, see if it's locked.
Yeah. You reach for the handle. It's locked.
Shit. And I'm gonna check, but I'm assuming that the south one is locked as well.
You check the south door, and it's locked.
Shit. Okay. Let me see how my lock picking is. My lock picking probably suck ass. It does. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's try it.
When in doubt, kick the door down.
Which door do you want to check?
Let's check this one.
All right. Give me a success.
And we got here. Failure. Well,
Oh.
I would like to use some luck for that.
You use some luck.
Not luck. I mean, what was it? Is it luck? Yeah, spend some luck. Yeah.
Yep, you're gonna spend some luck. Okay. Yeah. So you pop open the door. Do a stealth check.
Still good.
All right. So you quietly open the door. And you see oh, sorry, I'll unlock that for you. So you open the door, you can move in, and so you see it's a preparation room of some kind. It's lined with clothing hooks from like along each of the edges, and there's some stools there, benches, and robes, all robes.
Robes. Okay.
Dark robes.
What side of the building was the fire escape on?
So the fire escape was on the western side of the building.
So shit, that means it'd be in the other room where the receptionist is at. Where the steward is at.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I had to sneak all across. Okay, so seeing that Willie was exit, he didn't want to waste time there, and he would peek through the door where the steward went in.
Yeah. So you peek through the door. How significant was your stealth check?
It was only 33 V40s. It's a regular success.
Regular success. Okay. So we'll go ahead and say you peek in. So the door is open, and you go ahead, and I'm just gonna move your character in so it'll open up the room for you, and you can see Mr. Stewart is running around. He's setting up seats. He has there is a raised sort of altar in the center of the room, presumably where they're gonna have like the items. Candlesticks lit. There's electric lights as well. There's seats on both sides. There's on both the northern side and southern side of the room. There's a large stage directly to the west. Behind the stage, there's a drape that is floor to ceiling, and there's no windows in this room either.
Yeah.
But you can see Mr. Stewart is running around and organizing the chairs, the seating.
Okay. So I would like to try to hug against the wall, like around here, sneak around the opposite, try to get to the drapes where the stage is at, behind the drapes.
Okay, I'm gonna need a stealth check.
Mm-hmm.
I need a hard one.
Let's see if I can
Good and hard.
come on. Okay. Ah, shit, that was a failure. Fuck.
Ooh, that's a big failure.
Yeah.
Do you want to try to
I'm
push it?
thinking about this. At the worst,
And how do you want to do it differently?
I'll say if I push it, all the best I can do is get kicked the fuck out. So,
I mean, he has met you, and he knows why you're there.
Mm.
So, and the door wasn't locked.
I'm trying to think, how can I do this differently?
You don't have to do it differently, but you do have to. If you have to, you'll have to describe your failure if you fail again.
Okay, let's do it. I got a regular success this time.
Regular success. Yeah. Okay. So describe your failure and describe how you recovered from it.
All right. So let's just say Willie was like going along the wall where the seating's at, and let's say he kind of trips over a chair, like one of the chairs that he had set up, and because he's a boxer, his reflex is really good. He caught the chair right before it fell.
Yeah. So he nudges the chair. The lodge steward is moving over here, and yeah, we'll say that Willie has went around this dais, creeped around, and has made it over here, out of sight from the lodge steward. So Willie is behind the seating on the southeastern side of the room, and we'll see if Willie makes it to the drape on the western side of the room next time on Roll Top Realms presents The Shadows of Yog-Sothoth. We're finally in the building. I'm thrilled about that because we're finally moving it forward a little bit.
It only took like 6
Right.
It only took, yeah. It only took 6 episodes to get in the building.